Let me start over because my other camera wasn't working. But as I stated, we have a judicial problem on Sligo Mill Road. It is March the 30th, 2022, and we pulled up the map of the Sligo Mill Conservation Park, which is this park right here. The park police jurisdiction starts in this tree line. We're standing inside the park right now, and this is the park police jurisdiction. Now, this tree line, and if you go to the map and pull up Montgomery County Park Service, park number C44, and it clearly shows the Montgomery County Atlas of the parks, and you pull up Sligo Mill Conservation Neighborhood Park, and it shows you the blue line of the park. What is the jurisdiction of the park? And this strip of land right here, from that sign, all this right here belongs to the jurisdiction of Takoma Park, Maryland. But we received a text stating that this is the park's jurisdiction. Now, they say from the blacktop over to the trees, it's the park police. The park police says no. The tree line which is this tree line here, is their jurisdiction, all this out here. And now we can't get anyone to come and do judicial enforcement. Just like this car here, there's no parking back here, and he parks back here. Takoma Park says that is the park's people's problem. But yet and still, as you see, we can't get anybody to clean back here. And the Montgomery County volunteers came out here and cleaned up. And as you see, we're starting to get more trash dumped into the park area because Takoma Park is not enforcing the law, and they're trying to pass the buck. We have a gentleman parked back here, got his trunk up. I'll be back with you in a minute. This is right here where I'm walking is the problem. Nobody claims jurisdiction of this, even though the map says it's Takoma Parks. Takoma Park came and put their little do not enter sign here. No dumping. If you don't have jurisdiction, why is your sign on this property, on the park's property? You see, this is what this is all about. Passing the buck, not doing your job. This weekend, we had dumping down here, and Takoma Park law enforcement failed to do their job. Derelict of duty, saying it wasn't their jurisdiction. Even though the maps, the park police, the park commission, everybody says it is their property. He failed to do his job, and now they're trying to explain and cover up this derelict of duty by Takoma Park Police Department. I'm walking on the Takoma Park jurisdiction right now. The side of the road, the tree line is there. As you saw, the camera is put up by Takoma Park, but they say this isn't their jurisdiction. They're trying to cover why this officer didn't do his job. Derelict of duty. Here again, it's the Takoma Park code enforcement out trying to police this area. They do a hell of a job, but because the uniform division of the police department is failing because they don't want to come back here and do their job they're getting paid for. They're trying to pass the buck, and that's not going to work. We've contacted the park people. They've told me where to look at the map. We've looked at the map. C44, the Sligo Mill Conservation Neighborhood Park, and it shows you the boundary lines of what's Takoma Parks and what's the parks jurisdiction. And as you see, look at him over there finna dump that in boxes right there. Look at it. Look at it. This shit crazy. So when the officer came out this weekend and said he wasn't gonna take a report, it was derelict of duty, failure to do his job as a law enforcement officer. This is why citizens need to record law enforcement every time they come in contact with them, and government officials also, because they will lie to your face and think that you're just going to go along with the program. I'm not one of those individuals. I'm going to research it, and then I'm going to put it out here. This is derelict of duty of that officer, because he wanted to get back to a cup of coffee and some donuts, or hide out at 7-Eleven or corporation, big gas station. But all this right here is Takoma Park. The line, the judicial boundaries are very clear. This officer failed to take a report of a crime in Takoma Park, Maryland. Stay tuned, more to come.